Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your bonus reading for Wednesday the 7th of November. Now first of all I've got to say that up until this point Aquarius, Libra and Sagittarius have taken out the weekly bonus for the star sign. And this week we had a surprise. So Virgo, some 8,000 viewings on the Virgo video for last week. Like, really? Where did you come from? So the reading this morning will be for the Virgo people. I thought that was quite interesting that you came out of nowhere like that. I look back sometimes and look at all the different star signs and I think, you know, there are some star signs that hardly view my videos. And I remember hearing, I think it was Tyler from Tyler's Tarot talking about the fact that he had very few of a particular star sign watching his videos. And I remember thinking at the time, that's really odd. And he said it was Capricorn, I'm pretty sure. And like, to me, there are a lot of Capricorn readers on YouTube. And I thought, how odd's that? But Virgos, you've hardly made a showing before now, and now you're all over the last video. So I thought that was very, very interesting. It was quite a deep reading, I think, for the Virgos too last time. So it may have been that people were called to watch it. I'm not sure. But whatever way it goes, well done. Thank you for watching my readings, and I'm really honoured to have you with me. So you get the bonus read today. So I'm giving the cards a good shuffle because I think the pack's getting a little tired. So it might need to have a bit of a rest. We'll see how it goes after this reading. And I said it might be me that's tired and need a little bit of a rest. Okay, what's going on for the Virgo people? All right, we're ready. Okay, oh, very nice. Virgo, you look like you have someone coming in to offer you something. Now, this can be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, because it is a water sign. I'm not real big on signs because I think that they really show the energies for me more than the signs. So there is someone coming in. It is a card of action and there is an offer here. And it could be an offer of love because it's a cup. But it's more likely to be around something you love to do. It feels like somebody's offering you. So you may get an invitation to a wedding, a christening. It feels like that sort of energy. Perhaps something you weren't expecting to get. Maybe somebody's getting married that you didn't expect to get married. But it's certainly something that, you know, fills you with joy and happiness here. Okay, so the first card we have out is the Seven of Cups. So this is the card of delusion, illusion and confusion. Lots of different things to choose from here. And it may be, you know, if you've been invited to a wedding, it may be you don't know what to wear, because I can relate to that. But definitely this feeling that you have lots to choose from at the moment. And it is confusing you, trying to work out which way to go. Now I do note we have two cups here. So this could turn out to be a bit of a love reading. So let's ride with this one. In this cup, we see all the cups holding different things. See, the thing is that Knight of Cups has got an offer here at the beginning, but you actually don't know what's in the cup. So just keep that in mind, because it may not be the offer that you wanted, although I do have the card of the Sun here. And that says to me, whatever this is about, it's happy and joyful. So it could be that you're getting an offer from someone that's going to make you feel extremely good. You may be really surprised by this offer, or confused, or maybe not understanding why you got the offer or where it came from, but definitely feeling very happy about the offer. Now, this could be an offer of marriage. It could be an offer of engagement, but it's definitely an offer of some sort of stability for you, Virgo, because this is an offer that comes with Hierophant or Hierophant up front. And the Hierophant talks about structure, marriage, permanency, you know, and having things organised and moving forward the way you want them to. So I'm thinking here, someone's offering you some stability here. I don't think that you're expecting it though. And it's a good offer. So maybe you just didn't think this person was that serious about you, or I don't know. You know, you have the Ten of Swords here. It could have been that you've been betrayed in the past. It could have been that this person's betrayed you previously and is coming back. because you always get the feeling of that when you've got the Ten of Swords here, because it's the end of this cycle. But it's definitely some of you have been waiting for some sort of proposal, I feel. And it's finally sort of come out of the woodwork, and now you've got it. You're like, is it really what I want? So I don't know what's going on for you there. And then we have the Magician. So we have quite a few major arcanas here. So I would say to you that there's a bit of universal help here. Maybe you've been waiting for somebody to propose to you for a very long while and you didn't think it would ever come. The Magician says to me that you have manifested this. This is what you wanted. So I'm not sure what's happening, Virgo. It's almost like you wanted this, but now it's coming to you. You're not sure. You've got cold feet, basically. This looks like cold feet to me. And I feel like there's something here. I'm not sure if it's this person or whether you just don't trust this situation. But the Ten of Swords sort of throws me a little bit. Okay, we have the Justice card. Wow, you're getting all the major arcanas here. Must be very serious. Okay, let's do a quick recap. This is karmic. I feel like you've been either known somebody for a long while, could be a friend rather than a relationship. But there's something here that you did not see coming. And I feel like with this Ten of Swords, either you have been heartbroken or you've come out of a period of something that has really knocked you off your feet. And someone's coming in to offer you something. It's something stable and it's something beautiful, happy, joyful. I feel like it's everything you wanted. And I feel like it's like, you know, with this Justice card and Magician, it's like the universe is giving you, and the Sun and the Hierophant, it's like you're being given this opportunity to take something up that perhaps you didn't see coming. Now, this doesn't necessarily need to be a relationship. I feel like it is for some of you. I can feel definitely it's a relationship and an offer of either love, marriage, or commitment. But more so than that, this could be, you know, here with the Magician and the Justice, you could have fallen pregnant after, you know, a long time trying. You could have conceived. You could have gotten the notice that you've been able to adopt. But definitely this feeling that the universe is stepping up for you and bringing something in that you've desired so greatly in this Magician. You've manifested something because it's been really, really deep in your heart. So... and then we have the Seven of Coins. So yeah, definitely, you planted seeds about this a long time ago. Now the card of, you know, the Seven of Cups says to me, somehow or another, maybe you've manifested something and you didn't ever think this would come true. So it's like you've been waiting for something to happen, but you never thought it would. You know, it's that whole feeling of sort of, you know, being in love when you were a child and thinking you never see the person again, and then all of a sudden they walk through the door and, you know, and give you and you've always wondered what happened to them, where did they go, and now all of a sudden you've got this big love offer. And I keep thinking about, you know, there's been a couple of women over the last few months who've commented on pages about soulmates coming back after 20 and 30 years. Like, that's the sort of feeling I get. Not necessarily a person from the past and not necessarily a soulmate, but it's like that feeling of that it would never happen, but you've kept going back and you've manifested whatever this is because it's now coming to you. Now, I have the Seven of Swords here. So... Seven of Swords. I don't think you trust this person, or you don't trust this somehow. I'm not quite sure why, because there's a betrayal card here. And now I have the Seven of Swords. So there's some sort of distrust here. You know, it could be that you just don't trust what you're being given, that it's, you know, a gift from the universe with this Seven of Cups. Maybe it's sort of thrown you a little bit because there's this card of not feeling like you can trust this. It's almost like you want to run away. Don't run away. It's great. It's really good. Don't turn your back on it. You know, ask for time out. Ask for time to think. Nope, you're walking away. I've got the Six of Swords here as well. This is really interesting. Okay, we put the last card on and do a recap because Ten of Cups comes up at the front. Okay, we've got plenty of time. Beautiful. Okay, you're being offered something here, Virgo. You don't trust this offer. It looks really good to me. You have, a Sun, a Magician, and a Justice card to say, and the Hierophant, to say this is a long-lasting and true offer. It's like being landed in your lap by the universe. For me, with the Seven of Coins and the Magician, you've been manifesting this. You've been wanting this all your life. Maybe for some of you, you wanted marriage and joy and happiness, but maybe it hasn't come from the person you expected with this Seven of Cups here. Maybe it came from a different person that you didn't expect, and now you're quite thrown by this. So, it's possible that you've always wanted to be married and settle down, and now all of a sudden you've got an offer and it's just not from the person you want it from. And quite rightly so, because you're moving away from it here. You don't trust it. So we've got the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords, which say to me that you are not trusting what you're thinking. But the Ten of Cups is telling me you need to stop thinking this. You're overthinking a situation. I had last night, it made me realise how often, you say to people, how are you feeling? And they go straight to their thoughts and say, well, I think, that this should, no, how are you feeling? Oh, well, I think that, no. Get out of your head. Ask yourself how you're feeling. What is your intuition telling you? Don't think about it. Your thoughts are in your head. Your feelings are in your gut. They're the things deep inside of you feel. And if you think about it, then you're working with your ego. You're not working with your true self. So at times when things happen, we go straight to our heads and ask ourselves in our heads, and we put all of those conditions on it, all the things we've been taught. Somebody's told me they love me. Well, how could they love me? I'm not worthy. I'm not the person that should be loved. They did this to me before. They did that to me before. Well, sometimes, yes, that's worthy thinking, and it does serve you, and you do need that. But sometimes you have to go to your feelings and go, really, what is it I want here? What do I want from this situation? Is this right for me? Should I try it? I have a feeling here that something's being offered to you that's good, but it just doesn't come from where you thought it should. So it's almost like somebody's given you a marriage offer, some sort of permanency here, a job offer that could take you places, and you are questioning it to the nth degree. And I've got the Ten of Cups at the end. I've got cards here that say this offer's really good. If you choose to walk away and not accept it, make sure you do it for the right reason. Make sure you go deep inside yourself and make sure you understand why you're saying no or why you need to walk away. And maybe these cards aren't permanent. Maybe you are walking away because you're going to come back to this. But whatever it is, whatever this offer is here, you wanted this offer, but perhaps you just need to take some time out to have a think about what you're feeling and whether you want the offer or not, because somehow or another, you're not sure if it's right for you. So the card of Immortals come out here for your Oracle card. Now, Immortal talks about the consuming family and pressure of peers. So let's see what the book says. Oh, the cards are all over the floor now. 52 card pickup. And we're looking for card 6. Okay, so Immortal. It says, the love and closeness of this group has given you a great sense of who you are and what you are on earth to do. But we ask you now to shake up this situation as it's leading to a shadow of your soul development and a stunting of your human growth. You are beyond the definitions of the family or the peers of an adopted family. You are more than they say you are, more than they allow you to be, more than you've permitted yourself to be in their orbit. It's time to separate. It says in the working with this card, which I think is very interesting, remember that you are your own person, you can create your own life. You are free and obligations can now fall away. So I think that what the universe is trying to say to you is now you're putting too many restrictions on this from things you've been taught, what you've been learning, and now that's falling away. You're able to be able to make a decision on this based in what you now know. I'm pretty sure that's what they're saying. Thanks, everyone.